Hi, everyone. This is author Agnes Verona Oquendo. Today, I want to speak about my book, Running Against Cancer, how it started, why I published it. First of all, I would like to give a quick shout out to fellow authors from a little group that we have called Let's Help Each Other. Consists of authors Paul Lafferty, Clint Buchanan, CB Gabriel, and Nikki Sanchez, who is my editor. Um, so, about my book, Running Against Cancer, it is available on Amazon. It is about, it's a true story. It's my story about my cancer diagnosis, what I went through, how I felt, um, being a nurse. Uh, who has worked on oncology. And when I was given that diagnosis, I was devastated. The book was published in February 2018. Um, and my diagnosis was just before Christmas in 2000. So it happened quite a while ago. It took me that long to write the book and to publish it in 2018. Life gets in the way, a lot of things happen. And it had been on my mind for a very long time to write the book so that I can share my experience. The reason why I wanted to share um, was because as a nurse, I was completely devastated by my diagnosis. And so it doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, it's a very traumatizing experience. Um, and I realized that after becoming a patient, being on the other side of the table, the other side of the bed, the stretcher, the nurse's station, um, is different. So now that I am a nurse and have been a patient, I can speak about it from both views. Um, and then in the book, I write about a few things that happened after my surgery and everything that I went through. I speak about the horrifying experience of having a mammogram. And then also, uh, we did a run. I ended up doing a run for the American Cancer Society, was our backer. Um, It was to promote education and awareness regarding cancer, not just breast cancer, but all types of cancer, because anyone can get cancer. And we ran from Staten Island, New York. Clove Lakes Park is the start, Staten Island, New York. And we ran about 8 hours a day until we hit Miami. Took us 38 days. So on the day, August 4th, 2001, I remember it very well. Um, the start was at Clover Lakes Park. There were over 100 people there to support us, to run with us. And it was a great experience. For me, it was anyway. But people, runners in general, we like to support each other. So I had a great deal of runners there who ran with us. Um, I had family, friends, people that I worked with. People came. It was their day off, and they came to the park to support me. And so I wanted to thank everyone. It was, like I said, a large group of people. Many ran with us. The main runners were myself. Um, Lou Rodriguez did most of the running, really pretty much all the running. And on the first 2 days, it was Mike Tobin as well, and Spencer Ellis, Tina Clark, and myself, Agnes Verona Oquendo. We had a crew, so there was a vehicle. The crew members were um, Lisa Williams, my sister Lisa, uh, Gil Ruiz, Lindsay Flores, and during the first 2 days, it was also Casey Clark and Charlie Clark, um, my niece and nephew. Um, Lindsay is my daughter. So we had a crew. Crew is very important for a long distance runner or an ultra runner because they are there to keep you healthy, the runner's healthy. So they help hydrate you, feed you, make sure you're on the right track because, I mean, we were out there all day and it was summer. We started out in August. Um, so along the route, we took the back roads. Um, And we met a lot of people along the route, people who had cancer themselves, who were survivors, people who had family members that had cancer, um, friends, family, coworkers. So everyone pretty much knows someone who has cancer or had cancer. I was amazed at how many men came up to me to speak with me about cancer. And one gentleman, he said that every woman in his family had died of breast cancer. And I was speaking with him and found out that he didn't even realize that breast cancer can also affect men. So I came to the understanding that even though there's a lot of talk about cancer in general and breast cancer, people still are not aware of the signs and symptoms, who can be affected, um, hereditary reasons, and there are just so many reasons that you can get cancer, um, and people were just not aware. We went down the back road, so we went through a lot of small towns that were very poor, and people didn't realize that there were resources that they can use because they didn't have insurance. So I did a lot of educating along the route and um, meeting all the different people from all different backgrounds. It was very exciting. So I speak about that in the book as well. I speak a lot of different things, um, but I just wanted to give a little thing about what the book is about. It took me a very long time before I finally sat down to write it, and what I wanted was to share not just my experience. I wanted to give hope. I wanted to give support to other people who are affected with cancer, their family members. There's life beyond cancer. Um, there's just so many things. Uh, I say in the book that um, no one is immune to it. Cancer can strike any nationality, religion, gender, age. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. But what does matter is that you have hope, that you get yourself treated. Early detection is your best chance of survival. So I speak about all of that. Um, I also wanted to talk a little bit about people who came to the park on that day that we left in August 4th, 2001. That's the day that we started the run. Um, so, who I do remember, and there were so many people there, I'm sorry if I don't mention your name, but Arnold Obey, Bill Welsh, Mike Procopio, Larry Aranio, Mariana Chiardello, Carol Rispoli Piazza, Jimmy Hart, Jason Hart, Richie, and Virginia Ray. Jim Otto was a big supporter. Um, also, Alfonso's Bakery was a very big supporter of us. Mike Tobin, I said, Lou Rodriguez, Spencer Ellis, Janice Ellison was there, Richie Orazum, Bobby Orazum, Gail Marino and her husband Glenn, Jeff Benjamin. Ted Corbett was also a very big supporter, and I would call him many a time when I needed help while we were on the road. Steve Loria was a big supporter, Dario Mendoza, Scott Catone, Derek Alves, Esther De Jesus, and again, my crew, which was Lisa Williams, Lindsay Flores, Gil Ruiz, Casey Clark, Charlie Clark. Thank you to Mike Tobin again, and Spencer Ellis, and especially to Lou Rodriguez. When our crew, halfway through, they had to leave, so I became the crew, and Lou became the runner for the rest of the way. So a special thank you to everyone who had supported us during that time and still does. I thank you. Again, the book is $7.99 on Amazon. I didn't want to make it expensive. I wanted to share a lot of things with people. And thank you for your support. I will be talking, that's all I'm going to talk about on Running Against Cancer. I am going to read a few chapters on my other books, which is my shorts, Dark Whispers of a Serial Killer, Nurse Diaries. I don't have a physical copy yet. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. And I want to do, I did some reviews for other authors, so I want to read over them as well and give them support. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.